Hello, this is Tricia from Tricia's Cards and Crafts, and welcome to another in my series of Simple to Stepped Up on Sundays. I thought, being as it's the season of harvest season, a season of thanks, I thought I'd make a couple of thank you cards today. So this is the version that we will be making, the simple version, and then I'll explain a bit more about what I did to make this version, which is the stepped up version, obviously. Right, so the stamp set I'm using this time is, I've used the Thank You from the Peaceful Moments stamp set, and I need the card. I've used this stamp set, which is seasonal wreaths. I think this one is not I think it's been retired, so I don't think you'll be able to get this one, but there are wreaths in the catalogue, wreath stamps, and I just liked the leaves and I just thought, oh, I'm going to use this one. Okay, but just because it's a nice sort of seasonal wreath, I thought I'd use that one. So, but any wreath would be nice. I'll see if I can find one in a bit in the catalogue for you to show you. But we'll start off with, I've mounted this stamp because it's quite a round, quite a large stamp, and that's the best block I've got that will fit on it. When I did the other card, this one here, I used the baby wipe technique, which I've shown before how to use it. You put ink onto a baby wipe and then you use it as an ink pad, but I'm going to use the pens this time. So I've just got 4 different inks, ink pens, markers. This one's the Old Olive, I've got Bumblebee, I've got Calypso Coral and Real Red. Okay, and I'm just going to sort of colour different parts of the wreath with the side of the pen because it seems to cover a little bit better that way. There we go. So that's the green. Do a bit of yellow. I will do the red last because the red will be the strongest colour. There we go. Calypso Coral next. There we go. And then the Real Red last. And just go. I'll just, because I've used the pens, just going to put some breath on it to warm the stamp a bit more. Just make sure the ink is still nice and damp. And I put that down. I might have just jumped that a bit, but never mind. I'm sure it'll be fine. There we go. Hopefully, hey, there we go. And I think that's given a nice impression with that one. It's quite a lot darker than that one, but it's still quite nice. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the Thank You, but this time I will go across, started with the green, the tea, then the yellow, the Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, And finally the real red at the end. Whoops, great, just get it all over my finger. There we are. And then we'll just have on that again. And I'm going to put that in the centre. Make sure it's pressed down nicely. There we go. We've got the same colours in the thank you. And I'm going to make a little bow, just making 2 loops. Well, we'll try. Push the 1 loop through and pull. There we go. Then I can just pull these back. Do it again. Make sure I get the 2 ears of the bow nicely. So I've got a nice little bow. I'm going to just trim these off a little bit. There we go. And that'll go on there. Just going to use a glue dot to stick that on with. There we go. Just a little glue dot. There we go. So, and then we have our thank you card. Now on the inside I'm going to just colour a couple, do a little bit of colouring again. Oops, wrong end. Just going to do a little bit again, just a little arc, real red. And I'm going to do that on, I think, just a little piece of paper, because I'm going to stamp there. There we go. So I've got that. And then I'm going to do it on the envelope as well. Here we go. No, if I can find the envelope. Oh, there it is. Can't see for looking. And this time I'm going to do the top again, so try pulling the right. Got a bit of yellow. Coral. And then some red with the right end. There we go. And I'm just going to do that on the back of the envelope. There we go. So we've got a little bit on the inside, a nice wreath on the outside, and another piece on the envelope flap. Okay, when I did this one, I did the same on the inside, but I did them on the front. Did a little bit at the top and the bottom of the envelope. I'm not quite sure which I like, but you can choose and do whichever you like. So there we have our simple cards. And for the stepped up one, again I used the baby wipe technique, but I think I quite like just using the pens. I did the same stamp around, did the same thing with the thank you, and then I punched out, I stamped some an acorn and an oak leaf and a sycamore leaf, and they are from the here we go, Beautiful Autumn set, and they've got the punches that coordinate with it. So I used the punches to punch them out. So I used that because I thought that would be nice with it. I've used a craft card for this one for a change, and I've used some, I think it's garden green on the back with the ribbon that coordinates with it, and that one I think that's retired as well, but that was in my stash. I've used 3 little red rhinestones, the basic jewels, and then I've done the same thing. I put an insert in because it's cardstock. I put a craft card. I put a white insert in, and I've also done the corner there like I did on the other cards, and then on the envelope I did the flap again rather than the front. Oh, I've done the fronts as well. There we go, I've done the front and the back with that one. So there we have it. So that's my stepped up version and the simple version. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, if you can click on the subscribe button underneath, and if you click on the bell icon, you'll be notified when I post more videos. If there's anything you want to ask, then just feel free to put a comment below, or you can email me at triciascardsandcrafts@yahoo.com, or also if you'd like any of the products that I've used, obviously not the wreath stamp. Let me just check. I think actually it's in the autumn winter catalogue, not the mini catalogue, rather than this one. Not sure whether there is a wreath stamp in here. I think there's one in the other catalogue though. But you can use, I know there's a, let me just check. I should have done this first. I mean, you can use other, you can make your own wreaths up using other sort of stamps that are sort of curved. Oh, I can't see one anywhere. What I've done in the past is use a stamp that's got a smaller design on it, and just put, if I cut out a circle like this, you can put it in the centre of your card and you can stamp around it, because that way you'll make your own wreath. I could have used a smaller circle than this, obviously, put it in the middle and used the Beautiful Autumn stamp set and use just the leaves and the acorns from that to make my wreath as well. But I had a wreath already. I know there is a wreath available, but I can't remember what it's called. If I find it, I will put it in the comments below. Alright, sorry about that. But if you do want any of the note cards or the inks or anything like that, then you can find them on my online shop, which is at triciascardsandcraft.stampinup.net. Thank you for joining me today. Hope I'll see you again soon. Bye.